get ready. We're just getting about to drive in the car for tonight's live entertainment. We hope you're ready. Just waiting for Caroline. So, hello to everybody and hello to newcomers as well. Tonight is just the longest day of the year in Ireland, and it's actually not a bad evening, and myself and Caroline are just about to get ready to head to the graveyard to see our wee babies, and we're going to do a live spirit box session in the graveyard, and we're going to have a chatty. So join us tonight. We're getting ready to go now, and we'll be live. We're going to stay live now, and we're going to drive to the graveyard, two babies buried. So just stay with us now, and we're going to go live straight away. Hello to everybody who's just joined us. We're just getting ready, so enjoy tonight's live stream. It's a lovely evening in Ireland, the longest day of the year. So sit back and get your tea ready and enjoy tonight's live stream with myself and Caroline. Hello to all our newcomers as well. Good evening and welcome. Hello Anne as well. Hello Anne Reeds. This is for another live investigation. So we're just getting ready, Anne. Just sitting in the car waiting for Caroline to put on her makeup, and we're ready to go. Good evening, Anne. How are you this evening? I'm ready. Hello, Stephen. Hello, Jane's Life as well. Good evening, all. Good evening and welcome to tonight's episode. Tonight, myself and Caroline will encounter the graveyard in Dundalk, and we'll show you the graveyard of our two wee daughters that we have buried, our two little angels. You'll also join us in a night of entertainment of a spirit box session as we walk around the graveyard. So tonight's longest day of the year, paranormal investigation, is going to be the spirits of the unknown. Welcome and enjoy. Welcome. Caroline is here. I'm passing it over to Caroline now. Are you all ready for tonight's entertainment? Let's go. So you know what to do. Just gonna play. All you do is refresh. We just play one more song and you just can press stop there. Let's go. Good evening and welcome. Caroline's taking over the recording and I'm doing the driving.
Hello everybody. Try and show what it's here.
frozen on the phone, so just talk away. There, Caroline.
Good evening, everybody.
Off you go, talk away. You turn around the camera then, you need to get a good press. That's it.
Hello, everybody.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Paranormal Tech. Myself and Caroline are on our way to a night of entertainment. Caroline will explain to you what I'm doing the driving. So off you go, Caroline, and then you can show them where we're driving to.
We are off to a graveyard tonight, guys. It's a well-known graveyard to ourselves. Our own little baby, it's Amelia and Keisha, buried in the graveyard. So we said we'd give it a go tonight. Something different, isn't it?
Something different. We're going to Dublin Zoo tomorrow, so we said we'll go tonight and we'll do an hour or so, probably half an hour of entertainment, and we're going to go to this graveyard because we're going to do another live stream hopefully before the weekend. We're not going to tell anybody where we're going to go now on, and we're just going to surprise you as we go along. This graveyard, we've many a story to tell as we're going through it, so Karen is going to explain what happened to us. We only did 2 paranormal investigations ever in this graveyard, but we took them down, but we're going to leave this one up. So Caroline, you'd explain the story, what happened here.
One night we were actually out for dinner. In this here pub here. It's called the Windsor Bar. We were actually out for dinner and we were going to France the next morning. Philip was going on a fishing trip, so we decided we'd go out and visit the babies before we went to France. And we went out to the graveyard one night and we seen Amelia name was done out, initials of Amelia was done out in the grave and little fingerprints. And
but you have to explain to people now, the grave where we have our 2 babies, our 2 daughters buried on the graveyard, it's marble surroundings in the graveyard. You see it in a few minutes, but the moisture of as the evening comes down, you get the moisture coming around the grave, and then you can see the initials on one side of the gravestone, and then Keisha's initials on the other side, or is it Patrick's? Was it?
No, it was
Patrick's. And the 2 names of the 2 kids, their initials were on the granite, on the headstones, on the Jew. But not only that, what else was with them, Caroline? What else? What other? Explain all. What else? What else was beside their names? Their handprints.
The handprints. Yeah.
2 small kids' handprints were there, and they stayed there for about 5 minutes, and they disappeared in as well. Isn't that right, Caroline?
So my little baby brother is buried with me. It was my mother's plot, and when I lost the first baby, Keisha, she told me I could bury the baby with my little brother, so I buried little Keisha with Patrick, and then we lost Amelia, so we decided to bury Amelia. So although we 3 babies, it's only 3 wee babies that are in this plot together then. And a couple of years ago then we got the marble headstone for all the babies, and we got a lovely surround and stones. And we just went out that night after dinner and got all the initials done with wee baby handwriting and the wee handprints.
A big shout out to Carpy Chris there. Let's grow, let's grow, let's grow, says Carpy Chris. And the reason why I'm saying let's grow, let's grow, let's grow is because on our channel we were down to 1,045, and Carpy Chris, who's watching live from the UK, he's driving his big truck on the way home, and he helped us pull about 20 odd subscribers. And so let's grow, let's grow, let's grow. That's all it's about. Let's get this channel grown.
That's all he's saying all evening, Carpy.
Let's grow, let's grow, let's grow. I'm happy because we're up
the
to...
kids are even saying it.
We're up to 1,071 now, because now we can keep our live streams going. That's the main thing. And let's grow, let's grow, let's grow. That is all about. So we're heading to the graveyard now. Just show them a little guide. You can turn around the camera there. So big thank you to Carpy Chris. So we're just driving through. This is the town of Dundalk in County Louth, and as you can see, it's the first fine evening we got in an awful long time. Yeah, and do you know something? The weather is pure shite in Ireland.
Yeah,
absolutely pure utter shite. And tomorrow, believe it or not, the weather is good. So we're taking the kids to Dublin Zoo, and that's why we got the opportunity to come up here to the graveyard to show you. In Dundalk, we're not far away from the border between Ireland and Northern Ireland. Is that correct, Caroline?
Yeah.
So we're just right on the borderline, really, only about 5 minutes away. We are moving out of this area
I'll show you here too, young. People were killed here in a car crash, if you can see them there. The car flipped over, they were killed stone dead. That was years ago, about 14 years ago.
Yeah, we cannot do a spirit box session there because we'll have hundreds of people standing around and looking at us. So we're nearly here. It's only up the road from the house, and we're moving out of this town. Actually, see that church in front of you? Caroline will show it to you. There's a chapel there, but it just be all locked up at night time. They actually found an underground underneath that chapel, in the last couple of weeks. And so we can't get near that anyway. It's all private property. You'd be shot dead in it. And there's another chapel there. There's chapels everywhere around here. So we're just heading through the town of Dundalk. This is the old part of the Dundalk. We're just heading down over the bridge. And it's not too far away from the railway cottage either. But
Paul says, I hope you bring plenty of money to the zoo because you'll need it.
Who?
The zoo, plenty of money. It's true. Dublin you're in, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're going to Dublin Zoo tomorrow. We weren't up there in Dublin Zoo for many years. We got lost. The navigator and the woman says, you're 2 minutes away from your destination. Please take the next left. And we couldn't take the next left because they were flying it. You're 20 minutes away from your next destination. It went from 20 to 30 minutes. 1 minute we're 4 minutes away from it. And next thing we're a half an hour away from it. Remember that, Caroline?
Yeah.
Oh, when you're being cracked. So Caroline, say hello to everyone in chat. Make sure you keep them all in the sense.
And big shout out to Carpet Chris. Big shout out to Anne-Reese tonight. Big shout out to Gillian. A big shout out to Samantha from Afterlife TV, and a big shout out to everybody else who's new to the channel. Big shout out to Stephen Coyne.
Life After Life TV is actually doing the Donegal rally at the moment. So if you're into your rallies, make sure you subscribe to Life After Life TV. She's doing entertainment of the Donegal rally at the moment and showing all the rally cars and that. So if you're into the rally cars and all that, just click on to Life After Life TV and you'll see all the updates of the Donegal rally. So that's another one for Life After Life TV.
And a big shout out to Mariner, the Bengal Explorer. I enjoy watching your little videos.
Yes, that's right, Marion.
Marion,
Yeah.
I'm giving Philip speech classes at the moment.
I'm just trying to explain to her. I did watch a few of your Spirt boxes. Marion, is it?
Mariner.
I did watch a few of your Spirt box sessions. You just have to be careful how you open them and close them. Just be careful. Just be careful. Just be careful.
Yes, Samantha, you're right. The Chords are from Dundalk.
Yeah.
A well-known band.
Let's hope this gate is opened. Is it opened? Is it opened? It's opened.
Yes, I don't have to walk.
So, it's opened anyway. So it's open, and we'll park the car here and we'll walk up, Karen. Wait, because they
Do you want to park in the middle?
No, because they won't lock the gates in. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? September, October. Our opening hours are 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock, June, July and August. Well, it's 10 o'clock now and the gates are still opened. Isn't it? Right. Let's throw it here and we get back into it here now. So we're just going to turn around. Carney's coughing already. So we're just going to turn this around here. Hello everyone, we're just going to make sure we knock off all these lights here. The reason we're going to park down here, Carney, is because they do lock the gates here and we don't want to be locked in. We'll be here all night. We'll try and explain to you something there in a few minutes. So Karen, will you bring that white phone with you? That one here.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, and we're just going to get talking in a minute. We're just going to get out of here. So we're landing here at the graveyard and then I'll pass it over to Caroline in a second. So we're here in the graveyard here in Dundalk. This is where our two babies are buried. There's actually a chapel located here in this graveyard. You can see it there behind me on the left hand side. That is actually a Protestant chapel. And there's a Catholic one as well, but they're all closed and they're not up and running. They're just used for maintenance, like chairs and pots and flowers and all that crack. So we're going to bring you through the graveyard and Caroline's going to switch around the camera. So good evening to you all. I hope you're going to enjoy. It's going to be something different, and hello to all our new people who are watching. Make sure you always like and share and keep spreading the word Paranormal Tech, and we do live streams every week. So Caroline is actually off the cigarettes at the moment. The doctor is actually giving her chewing gums, so she's choking. So she's actually choking. So I'm going to turn around the camera first. Let's turn around the camera. Let's turn around the camera. Yeah, Marion, we'll have a chat more about your Spirit box sessions. So that is the Protestant. No, that down there, really down there to the chapel, which is closed. It belonged to the Louth County Council have it, and way down there to the right hand side is the Protestant chapel. So we're going to bring you to it. Carly's going to hold on to them too. Make sure you show them the graveyard as you walk. Carly, keep talking. You bring the white phone? Right. If you can't talk, just hand it over. Right, here we go. So Caroline can't talk at the moment, she's choking because she's off the fags. So.
You overflew.
So here's Caroline here. So, it's not a Spirt box I use, an iPad mini box for recording. Yeah, but a Spirt has grown to your attention, and this Spirt is not going to leave it out. So I just want to get on to you. I'll talk to you about that again. So anyway, we're just going to bring you through the graveyard. It's a big graveyard here. It's a graveyard. And the last time myself and Caroline did a Spirt box session here, and we walked through this session, we did a Spirt box session, and actually a Spirit's name came out on it, and we checked the headstone beside it, and it was actually the headstone of the person's name that came through the Spirt box. Now, as we walk through here, this graveyard, we're not guarantee you that we're going to get hits. Every paranormal investigation is different. You're going to have to take it like a pinch of salt. You could get a great hit, and you may not get nothing. But a part of this, we just want to take you through and show you the graveyard. That's new, Caroline. Never seen that there before. That's definitely new. We're going to walk over here and have a look. That was definitely never done here before. See it? I've never seen that before. So we're going to take you through this, and then we're going to... Actually, Carly's going to tell you another story about a wee baby as well here. Remember the story about baby? She couldn't get her wind up or something. So we're going to take you through... Don't know what this is. It's huge, isn't it, Carly? Definitely don't know what this is. It's a big, huge grave, isn't it, Carly? So I suppose if we head over to the headstone and we read it, see what's in it. Hello to Camo Carpy. It says, erected, is it, Caroline? By the Sisters of Mercy in Dundalk to the memory of their deceased memories. Rest in peace. It's nuns, is it? Nuns. So each stone that you see laid down here, they're nuns that have been... Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Carney's in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 and 12 is 24. 24 and 24 is 48. So there's 48 nuns buried alone inside this. 48 nuns in here. So we're standing on top of the nuns. So just showing you that there's 48 nuns buried in that little slot alone of the Mercies of Dundalk. So let's head over here and we'll give you a small little guided tour of it, and we'll head over to our own graveyard where we have our own babies buried, and then when Caroline's ready to talk, we'll go up this way and we'll go up around. So we'll show you a little guided tour. Are you ready to talk now? No, not yet. So there was a wee girl here, we won't give the family's name. We won't give the family's name away, but a wee baby died a couple of years ago, and the baby couldn't bring up her wind. And Carly, there's a
riddle on the grave, and what it says is, let your wind blow high, let your wind blow free, because that's what killed poor little me.
So I hope you got that. It says, let your wind blow high, let your wind blow free, because that's what killed poor little me. Let's do enough freezing on that. Anyone want to take a shot of that? There's himself hanging up there. And down there is the President graveyard down there. So there you go. So we're going to head up here, and we're going to head over to our own little baby's graveyard. And then what we're going to do then is, actually no, that wouldn't be a bad spot, sitting up there and doing a Spirt box session up there. But we'll go over to our baby's graveyard first. We haven't been here in a few weeks. The last time we were here, actually somebody did damage to our own baby's headstone and scraped. Remember that, Caroline? Yeah, scraped it. As you see, the mountains in the background, they are the Cooley Mountains. We spent a lot of our investigations up there in 2019. We have the Ravensdale Wood. We have the Ravensdale Cottage. We have loads of stuff. We did loads of things up in the mountains this year, and that's where we spent a lot of our investigations. So we're going to go down to the babies and have a look, see the grave okay, and then we'll do a Spirt box session. We'll walk around a few of the graves, and we'll head back slowly to the car then, and we won't get too cold. I'm in a pair of shorts, and Caroline, we're looking forward to our holiday in Greece. So people that don't know, we are going live in Greece in Corfu, 13, 14, 15 to 16th of August. We want to get a colour first before we go live, so give us 3 days. It's 33 and 34 degrees over there, so we are going to go live in a ghost hunt in Greece in Corfu, in Ipsus, probably the 16th of August. Make sure you pencil that in, and we will go live around the town as well and show you what it's like as well. So we're looking forward to that as well. So we're just going to walk down here towards the little wee graveyard here, and we're just going to show you the headstone. We'll do a Spirt box session here. There are more headstones. I haven't seen them up there either before, Caroline. So, are you ready to talk now? There you go, off you go.
Oh, it's actually cold here tonight, isn't it? Yeah, it's freezing. It was nice over in England today, Anne. It was lovely here, wasn't it? And the weather is about to become 24 degrees next week. 24 hitting 30 in Ireland.
Watch that when you're walking. Yeah. Yeah, but that Ireland, what's Ireland's weather like?
Yeah, it's very bad.
Yeah, 1 minute it's good, next minute it's bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pure shite. You can't guarantee Ireland's weather going to be spot on.
1 minute the sun's out, next it's raining.
Yeah. So we said we'd bob up here. And we'll do a little Spirt box session on Amelia and Keisha. And then we'll walk back down that way towards the car and see if there's any spirits follow us.
Big shout out to Elizabeth, thank you for joining us tonight.
Just keep it like that so people can see it. Like that.
Oh, it's cold. Right, you got storms coming like us, Caroline. Yeah, we've sunshine and we've rain, haven't we?
Yeah.
Momentous storms, isn't it?
Thunderstorms coming next week.
Yeah, they say it's going to be 24 degrees and they say there's thunder. I don't think they know themselves.
No, so we're going to walk up this way. Karen has a habit doing this. So we're going to walk up this way. Just look at that grave there. Look at the size of that grave there. Look, it's made of pure, utter marble. And I asked the caretaker who was actually buried there, and he says a priest. And look at that graveyard there. Look, Georgie Best himself, the famous soccer player in Manchester United, wouldn't even have a gravestone like that. Look at that. Look, Caroline, it's massive, absolutely huge. Right, let's go. Georgie Best wouldn't even have a grave like that. Look at that. Look at the size of that grave. So let's go down. Let's show you where our wee babies are buried, and we'll do a Spirt box session here. Going to get, and then we're going to head back around the gravestones, heading back towards the car, and we'll get talking to you guys for the first time ever. You get to ask us questions and say hello to us. So here is Amelia's grave. So we're just going to bring you through it. This is our wee girl's little grave here. You can see it here. And there are the stones. So we'll just bring you to the names. Patrick McDowell, born in Angel, the 14th of March, 1986. That would be Caroline's mother's baby.
My girl.
Caroline's mother's baby. Keisha Sophia McDowell, born in Angel, 25th of September 2019. 2009. Amelia Stella Howard McDowell, born in Angel, 5th of February 2017. So there you go. Just going to bring you through it. These are our wee babies here, so just going to bring you right through nice and slowly. So there you go. There are our wee babies there. And I just want to show you as well, if you look very closely underneath the McDowell name here, if I can show you it here, you can see the scrapes where somebody tried to scrape out Caroline's surname McDowell. So we won't get to that, we'll just show you that. So you just give me the white phone there, Caroline. So I'm going to pass you over to Caroline now, and I'm going to start the Spirt box session here, and Caroline's going to point it at just at the graveyard, and I'm going to start it up. So let Caroline talk to you.
Thank you, Charlotte. That is our grave. We actually have to get some fresh flowers for it too, don't we?
So I'm just going to load up the Spirt box now. So we're going to load up the Spirt box, and we're just going to get Caroline set up actually. So what I want to do is, I'm going to rig Caroline up with some stuff here. You just point it there, Caroline.
I'm getting wired up here.
Just to know, Matty UK's device, if I can get it in her pocket, I can. There, lovely. So now all you can...
Thank you, Jen's life journey.
You can put that like that. So I'm going to start it. Good evening, spirits. My name is Philip and Caroline from Paranormal Tech. We are in the graveyard of Dundalk. We're standing over our own graves, our own two wee angels, Keisha and Amelia and Patrick. If the spirits of Patrick and Keisha and Amelia are around here tonight with us, Mommy and Daddy are here. If you can come and make yourself known to us, we would appreciate it. Or if there's any other spirit in the graveyard, can you please come forward with your name tonight and try and communicate with us. Earphones in, guys, earphones in, and off we go. Good evening, spirits. This is Philip and Caroline. Come forward, please. Good evening. Any spirits with us tonight? Come forward, please. Is Media Keisha here? Keisha, can you come forward and say Daddy? Help. Do you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Can you just go down your house?
Very shaky.
Alright. Keisha, can you come forward and say Daddy? Can you say Daddy? How do you do? Okay. Is Keisha or Amelia? Keisha or Amelia, are you there? If so, say Daddy or Mammy. Come forward. Come forward. Come forward, please. Any spirits in this graveyard who wish to speak to himself and Caroline tonight, come forward, please. Yeah, come forward then. What's your name? What's your name? How many spirits around us? Come forward, don't be afraid. Caroline, shivering. Right, you're shivering. You need to stand up, Caroline. Is there any spirits around this graveyard? Is Keisha with us? Come on, Keisha. Keisha? Amelia? Amelia, are you here? Can you say Amelia? Or can you say Daddy? Anne. The name Anne come through. Are you related to Anne Reeds? Come on, spirits, come forward. Huh? Is there any spirits wish to speak to himself and Caroline? What's your message? Mommy and Daddy are here. Philip, yes. My name is Philip, is correct. Who's calling Philip? Who's looking for me? Who's looking for Philip? Come on, spirits. We're going to give Caroline a shout so you can Caroline call up them now.
Is the spirit of Keisha or Amelia or Patrick here with us this evening?
Oh, there you go. Amelia, if you're there, can you say
Most a little bit.
Amelia, if you're there, can you say Daddy? Can you say Daddy? Is there any spirits here in this graveyard who wish to speak to us? Come forward. What's your message? What's your message?
Have in the word. You don't. Seen those.
Amelia and Keisha and Patrick. Can you come? What's wrong with you? Do you hear that? Did everybody in chat hear that? What's wrong with you? Did you hear that? Did you hear that in chat? What's wrong with you? Spirits, we are paranormal investigators. We're looking for researching evidence in the afterlife. And I just heard something moving over here. We're looking to try and communicate with our own daughters. Amelia, can you come forward? Can you come forward, please? Let us know that you're happy. My name is Philip. And Caroline, can you repeat our names first? Can you repeat our names? Is Patrick there with you? What I want to do, guys, I'm just going to move over to the Partex app in a minute because Caroline's getting cold and we need to start walking. So I'm going to move over to the Partex app in a minute because sometimes the Partex works better for kids. So we're going to put up the Partex app. You can see it here and load it here. Partex loaded.
Started scanning.
Good evening, spirits. Is Amelia or Keisha there? Amelia, can you come forward, please, and say Amelia to prove to me that your spirit is with us? Amelia, are you here? Keisha? Amelia? Or Patrick?
Emma.
Emma? Is Emma with us? Who's Emma? Who is Emma? Is Emma another spirit in this graveyard? Can you give me a number of how many spirits?
Cross.
At the cross. Okay, there's loads of crosses here in this graveyard. Who is Emma? Are you across from us? Are you standing beside us? Can you give me a number of how many spirits are with us now?
Up.
Up. Yeah, nothing up, only the sky. Come on, Paratex. I'm looking to try to communicate with Amelia or Keisha or Patrick.
Science.
Science, yes, this is science. This is paranormal science, looking for research in the evidence in the paranormal field.
Interest.
Yes, we are very interested in this. And we hope you are too. Is Amelia with us? If so, can she say the word Amelia to prove to us that she's with us? Come forward, please. Keisha or Amelia, if you're here with us now.
Hidden.
You're hidden. Where are you hiding? Hiding? You've told us now? No. Where are you hiding? And when you're ready to walk around, let me know because you're feeling too cold. Where are you hiding? Are you hiding behind one of these headstones? Where are you hiding? I'll let you hold
Spend.
that. Spend. Hiding, spirits.
Saw.
Are you here? Are you here with us?
Cream.
Cream, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Cream. You ask a question, Karen, we walk off to another section.
Is the spirit of Patrick, Keisha and Amelia here with us this evening? If you are, can you say Mommy or Daddy? Can you call one of our names? Come on, Keisha and Amelia. Say Mommy or Daddy.
Mason.
Mason.
Can you say names?
Can you say Keisha or Amelia?
No.
No. Why? Can you please step away and let our kids come forward and say Amelia or Keisha?
Numbers.
Numbers? Is there numbers of people waiting to get in to communicate with us?
Indicate.
Indicate. I'll indicate to step away and let our kids come forward and let us know that they're with us. Amelia, Keisha, Patrick, say your name and that'll be good enough for us tonight. The app that we're using is called the Paratex app. It's on...
I am.
Paratex on the Play Zone. I am. Amelia, are you here with me? If you are, can you say Amelia? If Keisha, if you're
Isabella.
here... Isabella. Who is Isabella? Isabella, can you tell me...
Huh? Ballygally.
Huh?
Ballygally Castle.
Isabella from Ballygally Castle. Is this correct?
1.
1. Isabella, are you from Ballygally Castle? Yes or no? Did you follow us from Ballygally Castle? Come forward now. Amelia and Keisha, we're about to leave this grave.
General.
A general. We have now Oliver Cromwell coming through, have we? Amelia and Keisha, your last chance before we move on. Mommy and Daddy here. We're going to move on. It's getting cold. We're going to move on to the part of the card so we can talk to our viewers. Only. We'd like to thank you to try and communicate with us. Keisha, if you're there, say Keisha for the last time, because I'm going to put on the other spirit box as we walk around to the graveyard. Your last chance to try and communicate with us is any spirits wish to say anything. Now is your chance through the Paratext app. Come forward.
No.
You're not going to come forward. Amelia, use all the power and strength of you and push all the spirits away and come forward and say Amelia.
Jaden.
Jaden. Jaden, can you try and go and find Amelia and ask Amelia to come forward and say Amelia? Or even say Mommy.
Obama.
Obama. Okay, we're going to go one more and then we're going to put on the spirit box and we can walk and you can turn around and talk.
Yeah.
Last chance spirits on the Paratext app. Come forward. Amelia, last chance, come.
Across.
Across. So across.
Scanning stopped.
So you just talk to them there, kind of turn that around there, and you can talk to them there, and we just get. You can talk to them there. I'm just going to turn on this light here as well, so we can get the light going here, and we're just going to.
Dark now, isn't it?
It's just starting to get dark now, so we're just going to turn that light like that. So Caroline, talk to you, and I'm going to set up the spirit box.
Can't talk, I'll choke. I'm only after coming out of a bad flu, and I'm trying to give up cigarettes too
Right,
at
so
the same time.
you know how to refresh that, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. So Caroline we're going to refresh it. So we're going to walk through the graveyard. So we're going to leave Amelia and Keisha alone, and we're going to walk around the graveyard, and we're going to walk back towards the car so you can have a chat to us as well. So tonight it's an opportunity for you guys to get to know us a small bit. We won't be long at it, so you get talking to Caroline and myself. So if any questions, you'll have a chance to get your opportunity tonight. So we're just going to walk up the top of this graveyard here, and we're going to walk right down to the back. So we're just going to refresh the car in the spirit box session. Just press. We're going to let the spirit box run as we walk. Good evening, spirits. My name is Philip, and forward and speak to myself and Caroline.
Grave.
The grave. You hear that? The grave.
It is.
The grave. We're walking around the graves is correct. Any spirits wish to come? Any spirits wish to come and say hello to us? My name is Philip. Just give me your surname. Any spirits wish to speak?
What do you have?
Any spirits wish to speak to Caroline? Come forward, please.
Thank for.
Any spirits wish to speak to us? Any spirits in this graveyard? Where? Where? I don't know. Hey?
See it on the ground.
A bird, yeah. Any spirits wish to speak to myself and Caroline tonight? Come forward, please. What give us your name? Come on, spirits. Poor people. Come on, spirits. There's thousands of people buried in this graveyard. I'm sure there's one spirit in this graveyard wish to come forward. Come on, spirit. We're just going to let it run through for a few minutes. Any spirits in this? Any spirits wish to come forward, please? My name is Philip. If you want to say Philip, just say the word Philip, and you'll get my attention straight away. You wish to speak to Caroline? Say Caroline. This is where we got the spirit box going last time. Remember, Caroline? Any spirits wish to speak to himself and Caroline? Come forward, please. My name is Philip. And Caroline? Any spirits here in this graveyard wish to speak to us tonight? Don't be afraid, just give us your name. Come forward. Try and use your powers inside you. Your souls, yes. Lots of souls in this graveyard tonight. But is there any spirits willing to come forward? Come forward now, please. Say it again. Just turn it down. Just turn it down. We're standing outside a grave here called Emma Tute, and Emma was killed in a car crash. She was out joyriding with a few boys, and she was killed in a car crash on the 17th October, year 2000, and she was 18 years of age. Wasn't it, Carly?
Yeah, and her father died, remember. My father went to his funeral.
Oh, that's right, and her father died there recently, yeah?
He died of cancer.
He died of cancer. So, Emma Tute, is it? Emma Tute, she was killed in a car crash in the year 2000, 18 years of age, and her father just recently passed away as well. So we just said to bring that one to you. Just turn it up actually, Caroline. So any spirits wish to come forward to myself and Caroline, come forward please. My name is Philip. I'm a paranormal investigator. Researching evidence in the afterlife. If there's any spirits wish to come forward, now is your chance. Give me your name. Say your name. What's your message? We're just going to let it run all the way to the car. Thousands of graves here, Carl, in there. Yeah. Absolutely thousands of graves. Is there any spirits in this graveyard that wish to come forward and speak to myself and Caroline here tonight? Any priests? Nuns? Kids? Women? Men? Press it there, Caroline. Come forward, please.
I've never had.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Did you hear that? It said get rid of him. Didn't it, Caroline?
Yeah.
It said get rid of him. Come on. Come forward, please. Come forward. Come forward, please. Any spirits wish? Anybody wish to speak to us? That could be your man out trying to see if there's anyone in the graveyard to lock it up, is it? He's driving around. Any spirits in this graveyard? We're not ignoring chat. We'll get talking to you in a few minutes. We're making our way back to our car. Oh, there's a child coming through. I don't think to see any child. Come on, spirits, be strong. Are you following us? Come on.
Had more.
Who's trying to communicate with us? You can tell us in chat when we get in the car if you heard anything on the spirit box. Just let us know. Any spirits in this graveyard wish to speak to myself and Caroline?
Mind you.
Come forward, please. Any spirits in this graveyard wish to come forward, please? My name is Philip. And Caroline? Come forward, please. Can I walk up there? Are you walking up now? Just going to walk up here, guys, a minute. Little steps here. Any spirits here in this graveyard wish to come forward, please? Just repeat. Is there any spirits here in this graveyard that wish to come forward and speak to myself and Caroline? Any spirits? Any spirits here in this graveyard that wish to speak to myself and Caroline tonight?
People.
Go ahead to the Any spirits in this graveyard that wish to speak to myself and Caroline? Now is your chance. It's getting quite cold now, so we're going to head back to the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the greyhounds. Any spirits in this graveyard that wish to speak to us? Come forward, please. We're passing the nuns' graves. Any nuns? Any nuns around here? Come on, say the word nuns. Any spirits wish to speak to us? Are you going on holiday? What does that say? Who died? What's your name? That's a new grave, isn't it? Isn't it? Look at that. New grave. Any spirits here, please come forward.
Connection is broken.
Any spirits here, please come forward. We lost connection.
Connection is okay.
We're back again. Just gonna make our way back to the car. Yeah. Any spirits here in this graveyard? Yeah. Priest grave, isn't it? Yeah. Aldi's. Yeah, I want to fly away from Aldi's. You make your way to the car, Caroline. Just go stand beside this flag a second. Huh? Go stand beside this flag. Just go stand beside this flag here a second. It's actually an IRA grave, so we're just going to walk over here. Is there any spirits here in this side of the graveyard that wish to come forward, please, and speak to me, please? My name is Philip. I'm a paranormal investigator. Any spirits here in this graveyard? I'm standing underneath this Ireland flag. Is there any spirits here that wish to speak to us? Come forward now. Any spirits around? Any spirits around here wish to speak to me? I'm heading back to the car. Give me your name as I'm heading back to the graveyard. Come on. Any spirits here in this graveyard? Come on. Come on. I'm making my way back to the car. Your last chance, spirits. Please do not follow me. Your last chance to give a message to me. What's your message? Come on. What's your message? What's your message? So I'm heading back to the car. Caroline was absolutely cold. It is cold now in Ireland at the moment. I say that it is quite cold. So we're going to have a wee chat to you in the car. So we'll let the spirit box run until I get to the car now. Come on, spirits. Last chance to speak to me. Last chance. Saloon. Any spirits around the church? So we're gonna head to the car now. So that was just that was a quick spirit box. just to show you the graveyard. So we're just going to have a quick chat to you now inside the car. Just give it 2 seconds, guys. No, it is quite cold, Karen, isn't it? Oh Lord. So we're just going to put that spirit box there, and we'll get talking to you now in a second. So, Caroline's coughing again. Start the car as well, get Caroline up and nice and warm as well. She's going to turn around the camera, so you'll see it as all. 2 seconds, guys, out. Just turn this light down and try and get the camera turned around. There we go. So we're in the car. It's just getting dark now. Caroline is choking, as I said at the beginning of the video. Caroline is slowing down on her cigarettes. She's only have to go with the flu as well. And we're getting there. So we don't know, did we pick up anything on the spirit box, because we don't have the earphones in, so you guys are going to hear better than us. Isn't that right, Caroline?
Yeah.
So that was it's just a quick run around off the graveyard, just see can we pick anything up on the spirit box. It is the longest day of the season, so we said we will do it. Beautiful place. It actually is nice and quiet, and we're at 10 to 11 now. So we are 53 minutes in it, so we're nearly an hour already doing the unbelievable. So there's Caroline's chewing gums to slow down the cigarettes. So can I ask, guys, my question to you guys, did anybody hear it on the spirit box session? Because we wouldn't be able to hear it, because there is quite a breeze blowing in there, Caroline. Yeah. We have 19 likes in there. There are 90, yeah, so there's a quite breeze, so we really have to listen to it back. Just letting you know, nothing much, says Anne. Yeah, nothing much. So it is a peaceful graveyard. And just letting you know as well, if you haven't already seen it, where I went out for a bit of crack to the beehive club, and the bees stung me. I actually got stung on my eye, and but I saw movement. Anne Reid said, but I saw movement, and I got stung in my eye, and I ran out where the wasps were stinging me. Not much, says Carpet Chris. Where did you see the movement? Can you let me know where about in the graveyard did you see the movement? Did you see movement in the graveyard? Good luck, Caroline, on smoking. It's not easy. You're in my prayers. And
Thank you, John.
we have been here. I couldn't find my headphones, so I couldn't listen very carefully. So that's Life After Life TV. Oh wow, Anne. Alright, so anybody knows that Anne Reid sometimes Anne Reid can pick up on things as well when we're on our paranormal investigation. Anne Reid has loads of different type of spiritual dolls as well. And what's her name of one of her dolls, Caroline?
Harry.
Harry. So Harry's one of Anne Reid's spiritual dolls, and when Harry gets activated, he can activate very, very well. So I'm going to pass you over to Caroline. Any questions to ask Caroline? If you wish to do another spirit box session before we go, now is your time to do it. It was further back to the right of you when you were with your baby's grave. So she said she took screenshots. So if you've seen it, let us know. So anybody got any questions, Caroline? Let's put on the lights on to Caroline. So this is Caroline's time now. So anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions to Caroline in relation to the paranormal world? We're going to give you 3 questions to Caroline, 3 questions to me. We'll do one spirit box session, and we'll let Caroline's going to plan the next paranormal investigation. So 3 questions for Caroline. Off you go in relation to the paranormal field. It's your chance. 15 people watching. Has anybody got any questions in relation to the paranormal feed in relation to Caroline? So we're waiting. Tick tock, tick tock. Nobody got anything to say about Caroline? Are you totally a believer in the paranormal, says Anne Reid?
Well, I wasn't at the beginning, Anne, until I went to a fortune teller myself, and she told me all about the baby. I lost my first baby, Keisha, that I lost, and that she was buried with my brother Patrick. And she knew little things, like the grave wasn't like that back then, but she knew little things that I put in the grave, and all this other things she couldn't possibly have told me. And then she also told me that Keisha sat on my bedroom windowsill and she watched me, and that was her way of watching over me every night. So then Philip did the spirit rods. This is unusual. Philip did the spirit rods, and he told me just to do them. And I says, "Is Keisha in this room? And if so, where are you sitting all that there?" And straight away the spirit boys pointed to the windowsill, and that's when I started believing. Like, I do believe in bits, and I do believe, yeah, I do.
Next question. So, Caroline, are you doing great with Philip? And I love the paranormal tech. Caroline, you are doing great with Philip, and I love paranormal tech. That's from.
Karen, getting the playing, Karen, you.
So, what do you think of YouTube and the paranormal? Do you think it's damaging the paranormal community, life after life TV, Caroline?
You know, I don't really think. I think if you
What, no. What he's trying to say, what life after life, what she's trying to say is, like, we have a few paranormal investigators, and it's money. There's a lot of fake. You know, you've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen
the
it
bones
all,
and the
yeah.
walls
I
and all
know
that.
that,
So, what's your opinion about it?
Let them do their own thing. You get on with your own thing, Samantha. It's all you can do. It's all we can do. Get on with our own thing. Do what we do best. You do what do best, and let them do what they fucking do best.
So that's what you're saying. So
just let them get on with it. And
so
just...
what Caroline's trying to say in the paranormal feed is every paranormal investigation is different. So whatever they do, let them do it, and whatever we do, we just got to do what us.
Yeah, they are raining and naming and shaming like
they actually
paranormal name, but just do what you keep doing best, and we do what we do best, and that's all you can do.
Right, so one more question for Caroline. So the next question for Caroline. Who wants the next question for Caroline? These are Caroline's questions. They're all thinking now. Oh, one more for Caroline, and then you get your chance with me in a second. So next question for Caroline. Someone must have a question in relation to the paranormal feed. Does Philip forget your name, Caroline? That's Anne Reid's.
No.
Right, I do have haunted dolls. What do you think? Do you own? Carpy Chris? Do you do your own thing and be yourself? Right, now is your chance. 3 questions for me. Has anybody got any questions in relation to the paranormal for me? Field for me. Now is your chance.
Questions at all?
As being a paranormal investigator, do you ever feel like the spirit close by? Give us a kiss. So then we just go back there. Being a paranormal investigator, do you ever feel like the spirits are close by? Yes. 100% yes is the answer. The spirits are always close by. My answer to that one is, if you've lost someone in your life very young, like I have. I lost my mother, and I lost my father, and we lost. I think the more you've lost in your own family, you start to open up into the paranormal field. I can go on forever with this question, but yes, when I walk to a place, I can pick up things, I can sense things, I know if there's something there, and I know if there's nothing there. Yes, the answer is yes to that one. Yes, I would. Spirits are always close by. Next question. And no Carpy Chris, no kisses. Next question to the paranormal field. Surely there's someone else in the question. Going once. Come on, Carpy, you must have a question. 14 people watching. One question. Someone must have another question. In relation to paranormal, would you ever use a medium during your investigations, Phil? No, is the answer to that one. 99% of these medium people are fake. 99% of them. Don't believe much of the medium people. Some mediums people are very, very good, and a lot of them are a load of fakes. A lot of them, if you book a medium person in Ireland, they'll have you on Facebook or WhatsApp. They'll know a lot about your history before you'll even get booked. But there are some great medium people out there. The paranormal investigation, when you do go out paranormal investigations, you pick up on a lot of stuff, but I don't think the medium people are getting it 100% right. Just going to go back to Life After Life TV. Do you ever think how to move forward in the paranormal field? Example, we use the same equipment most of the time. Do you think we need to try and step forward and think outside the box? Yeah, my impressions of the paranormal field, Samantha, is you're 100% right. I don't think we're doing it right, and we don't think we're doing it wrong.
I think you need to step it up a bit.
I don't know.
I was saying kind of like do more adventurous places,
Caroline, yeah. I think, be honest, yeah. It's very hard to get around when you have kids. It's very hard to get around when you have kids and you have young family to do paranormal fees. But my answer to that is, can you do it better? It doesn't matter what you buy and what you use. We can put the rampart out there. It's going to eventually go singing, and after a while, it's going to some spirit or something will come around you, and it's a different rip off. But going forward, how can we improve the paranormal fee? Which it's all about science. It's always about experimenting. It's about experimenting and going to different places. The spirit boxes, there's hundreds of them out there. There's different stuff you can. I have the S box from Ghost Stop, and I have it and I use it. And I think it's a mighty job. But I just think it's the timing. It's the timing. If you get this place in the right spot and the right time, you get it right on the nail. And I think it'll work 100% jit. I think if you get it right, it'll work, isn't it, Caroline? And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If the spirits want to communicate with you, they will communicate with you. And if the spirits do not want to communicate, they will not. They wouldn't bother. And if they want to know you, they will know you as well. And Caroline can answer that question. We did a paranormal investigation, and we got doors, and we got doors banging, and we got cups slamming, we got banging. It does happen.
I was in bed one night. Remember when I was in bed and I seen a little girl running across the landing into the bathroom.
Yes.
And I got up then. I was afraid of my shy getting out of bed, but he was flat out of sleep, snoring as usual. And I got up out of bed, but all the kids were in bed. I called out. I was that afraid, and I had to walk out in the landing. So I called the kids' names. No one was answering me. And I got up then to check, but they all were in bed. And I swore I seen a little girl running into the bathroom. So
what Caroline's trying to say, just in case you can't hear Caroline, is Caroline seen a young girl running across the landing into the bathroom one night. In the house. What I'm trying to say to you is the paranormal field can be very. Anybody else got any other question in relation to the paranormal field? Anybody got another question? And does anybody ever curious where all the paranormal field started? Does anybody say, did we ever see it? And what's your question? I'm going to give you one more question, and then go guys, upload my wagon. go guys. Upload my wagon. That's Carpy Chris, a lovely man, great crack. If you don't know who Carpy Chris is, hit his face there and subscribe to the channel. A lovely man, great crack. I am getting all the stuff coming to an iPad. We're just going to freeze it there, and we'll come back to you, Marion, now in a second. Thanks for all the lives. Have fun tomorrow. Good night. Have all a lovely weekend. Good night to you all. Night, Carpy Chris. Marion Bagel Explorer. We are watching your spirit box sessions. You are doing a lot of experimenting, isn't she, Caroline? And her name is Emma. Yeah. When you open up a paranormal, it's like Life After Life TV. Life After Life TV. We'll come back to that one in a few minutes. Life After Life TV. When she does her paranormal investigations, she opens up so many portal holes, and I think Samantha has a portal hole opened in her house. And it's in the sitting room, and I actually think it's an old man running her around. It could be a grandfather towards Life After Life TV. I think it's a grandfather, and possibly a young girl as well, following her as well. And I think when you do open up your spirit box sessions, and if a spirit does grow to you and feeds the love, that like that green flash, you ain't going to get rid of it. It's going to be with you for the rest of your dying days, and that's what it's out. That's what it's like. Sometimes the spirits in the paranormal world, they can go from A to B, and they go from A to Z. But when when a spirit has grown to life after TV, that spirit is going to be with you till the day you actually die yourself. And I think that's actually a grandfather belonging to Life After Life TV. Yeah, I have fun stuff drawn in my own house and cameras. So just going to go back to another one there I seen there a few minutes ago. Would you ever try more stuff with the digital recorder? The EVPs, I have loads of EVPs recorders, and there's loads of places where I can go where I can't get the Wi-Fi, and it's nothing worse going live in the Caroline on a live stream where you can't see is what we do.
And it keeps bluffering.
And
it might my ears, but it annoys us too.
So going forward, Life After Life TV, excuse me, does loads of paranormal investigations, but she doesn't do live. But when she gets to our 1,000 subscribers, hopefully she will go live and we get interacting more with Life After Life TV. And everybody, if you don't know who Life After Life TV is, hit the Life After Life TV logo and you will get to know and watch the videos. And going forward, that's we're all here to help each other. Where was I? What question was that? Where was I? Marine Explorer, opening portal holes. So I think, Mary, when you start to explore your spirit box sessions, you're getting spirits that are growing to you. And I think that you have three. Not only I think, Marion, you have 4 or 5 spirits following you, and I think you have a young girl, possibly 2 old women, and possibly someone on your mother's side. EVPs, yeah, so we will work on the EVPs. We have the recorders. I really would love to go to that big White House Samantha was on about up in Donegal to stay overnight in it, isn't that right, Caroline?
Yeah.
And hopefully that we'll stay in this White House and we'll get to know Samantha a bit more and we'll get into more paranormal investigations. Yes, hopefully I will get live as I get, and you will too. Caroline's birthday will be coming up in January, so we will be going back to Ballygally Castle as well on the 12th of January as well. I have 13 in my own home. I think, Anne Reid, you have more than 13 in your own home. Are you on about spirits or are you on about dolls?
No, she's more than 13 dolls anyway.
Caroline says you're more than 13 dolls. Life After Life TV, I will get something in Cummer's house soon. Thanks, Phil. Marion, if you can text Caroline on the messenger and what's going on in your house, I need to get permission for you to go live and talk about what's going on in your house, because I don't like to do it in live without your permission. So we might do that on the messenger and we'll go through it with you bit by bit. And if you wish to speak to us live on what's going on in your paranormal investigations or your spirit worlds, then we will. Yes, I will get through to Facebook, yes, and give permission, because I think you have more going on than you think. So, Carly, have you any questions to any people that are watching? There's 12 people watching.
No.
So before you finish up,
Anybody any more questions for us? Me?
anybody got any questions in relation to Steph and Carly before we go? If anybody wants to ask, are we getting married? Yes, we are getting married.
These are all invited.
You're all invited. We're getting married next year, so look forward to that as well. Got OME. What that means? What's OME?
So she probably meant one.
Let's go back to that again. Let's go back to this live chats. I'm worried because it says she's buried in my land. Do you know what would be actually good, Carly, and for the people who are watching here, if we did a live stream and actually got the other person on the live stream as well, and we can interact. You know that kind of way, how you can get the other people on one screen and we on another screen. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Did the doll have any remembrance to the girl you spoke about, Philip? The doll on the rocking horse.
No, the doll with the plaits. Remember from the weekend?
Yeah, no, the girl with the plaits had actually brown hair, said Caroline. The doll under arm was more like the doll on the rocking chair, right? It didn't look like the girl was. It didn't look like the girl. Didn't look like the girl of the doll, but the doll looked like the doll that the girl was holding. Does that make any sense?
I'm confused.
So the spirit that the girl, well, I don't know if it was a spirit, could be a young girl as well. The young girl that's seen in the hardware.
Very strange young girl.
Yeah, and she was standing in front of me holding the doll. I think that the doll looked like your doll, but I don't think the girl looked like the doll, if that makes any sense. So anyway, going forward, Caroline, you are in charge of our next paranormal investigation. Where are we going in our next paranormal investigation, and when?
Guys, it'll either be Sunday evening or Tuesday evening. We are going live, and we are going live
Keep it quiet.
Can't tell you.
Yeah, because we have to keep it quiet going forward, don't we, Caroline? So we're going to go where Anne Reid wants us to go. Right, so Anne Reid, your wish is coming.
For you.
The next paranormal investigation is for Anne Reid. So she asked for this, so that's where we're going to go.
All depends on weather. If weather's okay, it'll be Sunday. If weather's not, it'll be definitely Tuesday.
Yeah, so that's it, isn't it? So happy enough. I just want to let everybody else. I want to bring something forward as well. Carpy Chris. If you don't know who Carpy Chris is a wonderful bloke. Again, I got to know this man in the last couple of months. And his house is actually more haunted than any other house that is in England. And if you get to know him, and hopefully when he gets his live streams up and running, you will see the orbs flying around in his shed, and they're absolutely amazing. And the spirits that are in Carpy Chris's house, I don't want to get too much into it, are 2 orbs, one of a woman and one of a wee girl, and they're very active in his house, and they're active for a reason, and I'm not getting down to that's between Carpy and me. So he's a lovely bloke. He has a lovely family, and his house is very, very active indeed. Something to do with the attic upstairs. It's very, very the stuff up in the attic he needs to bring down and open it up, and he needs to share it to his family, and I'm going to leave it at that. Just up to you, Marion. So any other questions, Caroline? No fun. Just going to let you know, up to date 2019, Caroline, I'm so excited to see some more dolls. And Caroline, before we go, my question to Caroline is, where is the most haunted place that you have been yet so far, between 30 East Drive in England and all the places that we've ever done in Ireland so far? Where's the most place that you feel more freaked out in?
Hellfire Club.
The Hellfire Club, is it?
Definitely, yeah.
The Hellfire Club.
Petrified.
The Hellfire Club.
The Hellfire Club, I was petrified.
Oh yeah?
And Clyde's Courthouse.
Right,
My
so
top 2.
I'm going, instead of ye asking us the questions, I'm going to ask ye the questions. So I'm going to pick one person, I'm going to ask 3 questions. I'll try and get it back again. So let's go from here. We're going, Anne Reeds, you got to go back there. So Anne Reeds, so we're going to go to you, Anne. And where is the most haunted place, the most exciting place that we've done yet, and that you would love to us to go back? So we're going to pick one. I'm going to pick 3. Carly's going to pick 3, and we're going to finish it. So Anne Rees, your question. My question to you, Anne, where is the most exciting place that we've done for you and you'd love to us to go back? So we'll start with Anne. I'm going to pick 2 more, and then you can pick 3, and we'll finish it up then. So Anne Rees, where is the most exciting place and most entertaining place that we've done? Ravensdale Wood. And when we go about the Ravensdale Wood, Anne, are you on about the cottage, or are you on about the whole area itself? So we may have to go back to there for you as well, Ravensdale Wood. So Ravensdale Wood. So the whole area. So Marion Bagel Explorer. Same question to you. Marion, is it? Marion. Mariner Bagel Explorer. Same question to you.
Explorer.
So the same question to you. Same as I said to Anne. Where's the most exciting?
It's Larina.
Larina. So it's Larina. Where's
Larina.
Larina. Where's the most paranormal investigation that we've done that you enjoyed? So I'm going to see what feedbacks we get here, and if we get good feedbacks, we're going to repeat them. So that's my question to you, and I have one more after this. So just waiting for it to come back, and then Carly's going to pick 3, and then we're going to move on. Then I'm going to do a cup of tea and relax. So she must be a long text she's coming up on. I heard my name come through tonight's investigation, Ravensdale Wood. I heard my name come through. So you can't go to the most active. It's been demolished, yeah. So I'm going to pick one more. My question is to, if we can go through the chats. There's 10 people watching. So can anyone, Jane's life, is it? Journey? Hi, blessed night.
John's life journey.
John's life journey as well. So Karen, off you go. Your Ravensdale Wood says, that's 2 for Ravensdale Wood. So it looks like we're going to have to go back to Ravensdale Wood.
And I've never been to Ravensdale. Well, I've been, but I've never been in an investigation. It was Kevin and Martin that was with you.
Right. So, okay. So my question to Anne Reeds is: do you want us to go to your place where we're thinking about going next week, or would you like myself and Caroline to go to Ravensdale Wood? There's one for you. So, my most is it where you had the fire?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, is where we had the fire. But you're going to ask you a question. Do you remember Pop Goes the Weasel? Ravensdale. They all want you to go to Ravensdale now. Do you remember Pop Goes the Weasel with the green... and then the other. Do you remember Pop Goes the Weasel, Anne, where the green face came with the 2 big black eyes in... What was the name of that place,
Clyde
Karen?
Court House.
Clyde Court House. That's another freaky place. We might go back there.
That'd
So
be my top
I'm going to
two.
actually pass you to Caroline there, and we're going to keep talking on the way home. So you do keep asking the questions. Over to Caroline now. I'm going to start driving home now. So Caroline, you
Yes, Top
keep...
Goes the Weasel, I was thinking that.
Yeah.
That was actually one of my top two, Hellfire Club and
So we have to
Clyde
do...
Courthouse.
So we'll have to do a return to Ravensdale, the Hellfire Club, and Pop Goes the Weasel.
Yeah.
But we're just trying to explain to the people before we go home. The Hellfire Club is a very, very, very freaky place indeed, isn't it, Caroline?
Yeah.
And the Ravensdale Wood is okay too, but a lot of people have been murdered and killed up in Ravensdale Wood. We have Captain Iraq, we have the 2 kids got murdered up there, and lots of other strange things have happened up there as well. So you can't go to Ravensdale just the 2 of us. We have to bring in a group of people because it's a place it is not safe, if you know what I mean. So we will organise it. We'll sort it out for the next investigation. So you can talk, Caroline.
I have a question for Copy Chris. Is Copy Chris there?
Carpy Chris, are you there? Caroline has a question for you.
I think Copy Chris has left the building. And he says, he's gone.
He's
The
gone?
woodland was buzzing with activity.
Hey?
The woodland was buzzing with activity.
Yeah, well, that's... She's yelling about Ravensdale, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ravensdale is very, very, very...
No, you need a dry evening to do Ravensdale because you're out in the open, isn't it?
No, the coverage is very, very good, isn't it?
Yeah, but you still need a dry evening. Like.
My question to you is, would you like myself and Caroline to go on our own, or would you like... What's the man's that used to come with us? Sean Walters. Would you like Sean Walters to come back in the investigation back to Ravensdale Wood? Or maybe Live After Live TV. Maybe would you like to come up? We invite you to come up. Would you like to come with myself and Caroline to Ravensdale Wood? We'll bring you to an investigation.
Sean.
This is a place here. This
This
one.
man says hopefully she'll get down through the summer or
Remember
do
this place
some
here where the 2 girls got killed,
investigation.
remember? So we're just driving back to the town of Dundalk now, and we're heading to the town. So get your questions to Caroline out before we finish, because the next
I
time
would
you
love
see us...
to at some stage. No bother, Samantha, you're more than welcome anytime.
Yeah.
Just let us know when and where.
I just wanted to, for the people who are watching, the 9 people watching, do you remember Termonfeckin Castle? The castle, Termonfeckin Castle, actually stands in a great ruins. It's actually a good condition castle. Would you like us to go back to Termonfeckin Castle as well? That's actually a good little place as well. Yeah, Termonfeckin Castle is not going to be too far away from our new house actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we are going to do overnight, isn't it, in the Abbey with David?
Well, hopefully, yeah, the Abbey is going to be good as well. But I like to the Abbey, we'll have to camp out and sleep in it overnight. So we're definitely going to do that with David.
We're just waiting on the warm weather.
The
to come,
weather
isn't it?
in
Yeah.
Ireland is just pure shite. This time last year in Ireland we had the longest day of the year. I was actually fishing this time last year, and I was fishing out in a lake, and I caught a pike of 28 pounds, like Ireland, and it was at 28 degrees. It was boiling hot, and I've stopped my fishing at the moment. I used to go fishing once a month for 2 days, and I stopped my fishing, and in relation to 2 things is because of moving house and getting things sorted. That's why we did that. So we will be back to that. And Caroline, believe it or not, Caroline used to come fishing with me, and the 2s used to be camping in and sleeping in our bed chair, and we used to stay there for 2 nights, didn't we, Caroline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good great piece.
Life After Life said there, what she said there, Caroline Ken there. Would love to see you.
We'd love to see the army camp while we do a lot of our research.
Where's that, up in Donegal, is it? Is that up in Donegal, Life After Life, are you on about? Is that up in Donegal?
Camping night's great, wasn't it? It's
Oh,
lovely and
camping is great crack.
Lovely and
Like-
peaceful.
Yeah, it's lovely and peaceful, yeah. And we could tell many stories too, couldn't we,
Yeah.
Caroline? Yeah, geez, we could. We could tell many stories. Yeah. Myself and Caroline went camping one night, fishing.
Yes, Dunree Fort.
Yeah. Myself and Caroline went fishing one day, and we went down the lake, and we're stuck in the tent all day, and we couldn't even get out of the rain that much, didn't it?
It lashed.
This place, Life After Life, you're on about this ring fort. Is it ring fort, she said, is it?
Dunree.
Dunree. Can you camp out in Dunree, Life After Life TV? Can you camp out in it? Are you allowed to camp up around it? Be a bit of crack, wouldn't it? And going forward as well, I think the paranormal feed, like and even what we did today, we only did this quick spirit box session and a quick chat, and people to get to know each other more. I think it's more interacting and more better crack as well. Isn't it, Caroline?
Yeah.
Bit of having the fun as well. We do really appreciate everybody who just followed us, and if you're watching us for the first time and you're thinking this is a boring live stream, well, we don't go really mad into the paranormal feed as much this weather, but when the winter nights come in, it just get exciting, doesn't it, Caroline?
Yeah.
It just gets bit better what we're
Yeah, a
doing
few
now.
good bits coming up.
We had some great entertainment nights so far in my paranormal feed in 2019, when I did Roach's Castle and when I did the spirit box session, and the spirit came through the spirit box, says I was thrown out window out top. That was one session that me, and it says that when the spirit came out, it says I was thrown out window out top. That really astonished me, because that was the story of Roach's Castle, where Lady Larisha threw her husband out the window top to his death after the evening marriage, and that to me was remarkable. Second one was in Termonfeckin Castle, when the spirit turned around and called me a cunt, and that was amazing to me. Yeah, cunt, that came out straight. And I think the other one was only for Anne Reid's spotted the Pop Goes the Weasel with the face of the green person over my shoulder, and the woman carried singing la 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 la.
That was in Clyde Court's house.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
La 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 la, and we shit ourselves. We have to go back there before the evening's getting longer. So I think maybe what we'll have to do is Ravensdale Wood, back to that place Anne wants us to go. Maybe Hellfire Club, and then before the summer ends, back to Pop Goes the Weasel. So I think they will be our next few investigations, isn't it? But
Definitely.
And if you can show the people on our Facebook, we don't do the Facebook, Anne does the Facebook now, and if people could go back and look at Pop Goes the Weasel and look at that green face over my shoulder, it's absolutely amazing, isn't it, Caroline?
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap it up now in a second. So just pass it on to me. So
And the ancient ramen there, you said, whereabouts is that place? It's very bumpy. Bad driver.
what's she saying about it?
The ancient ramen.
Where's that?
That's what I'm asking. Colchester, England.
Is it? And what is it?
And what is it on? Jane Newsom says, I was in Ireland 20 years ago, but love to come back.
It's full of leprechauns.
Watch the road.
That's alright, you have that now. The guards pulling up here. Keep it alive when the guards are here now. Keep it here. The guards are pulling. But you have your seatbelt on and just point that towards you, Caroline, not me. Caroline, point it towards you. The guards are pulling here. Keep pointing.
It's a checkpoint up here, guys. I'll show you. I have to put it down, won't I?
No, you keep it there. They can't stop you doing. You can knock off that light though. Or just keep it there to yourself. No, just fuck them.
Checkpoint. No tax, no insurance, no license. He's done for.
The ramen, is it?
The ancient ramen.
Yeah. Find out, Anne, how much is go to the ancient ramen.
And she's going to send me a link.
As Brendan Gray says, the Gardaí Shikani. Pull over. No, it's a cardigan.
He's no tax, no insurance, no license. We're done for.
No, the guards. As I said, the guards in Ireland said, pull over. No, it's a cardigan. The guards are putting something in the back of the cab here. No. I put it in the car.
Oh, darn, I'm just getting over a flu. That's what's wrong with me. My chest is in bits. And I'm trying to give up smokes.
Huh? No. Right, so just point it to me and I'll finish it up first. So So I'm going to point it out for me as I'm driving. So it's goodbye for me, and you'll see us either Sunday night or Tuesday night. We can't go Monday night because we go bingos Monday night. So we go Tuesday night or Sunday night. So we're not going to tell you where we're going to go. Just going to leave it a surprise. It will be roughly about between 8 o'clock and 8:30 we do our live streams. So you're just going to have to be patient. We will put up a logo or a thumbnail roughly where we're going to go. And if you see the thumbnail, we'll give a hint where we're going to go. And if you're a regular follower to our channel, and you're just going to have to find out where we're going to go next Sunday night or Tuesday night. Is that correct, Karen?
Weather
So
permitting.
before we go, thank you for the 9 people who are watching that stay with us. Do appreciate it. So I'll pass you over to Karen.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you very, very soon. I'm sorry I could barely talk tonight, but I'm only getting over a flu. It's not my smoking, even though I am trying to give them up. No,
So-
it's not my smoking.
No, she has been dying there for 2 days.
I've been very sick.
Yeah. Damn. So thank you very much. Thank you, Anne, as well, and do appreciate it. And thank you to everybody who's been watching us, and your friend as well, Carrie, the other friend,
Gillian.
Gilligan.
She's actually not on tonight. Gillian must be asleep tonight.
Yeah. So if you're watching it back, hello.
Big shout out to Gillian.
Yeah. So that our channel is getting boring and it's not entertaining them anymore. So Carly got a bit thick. So Carly said, "We're going to the graveyard tonight." So we did it. No, but you got thick with the answer you got.
Try vaping, Karen. I'm actually on nicotine chewing gum, so
They're actually
it's
working.
going okay.
Yeah, they're working. Yeah. They're
Yeah,
working,
it's going okay.
Right, guys.
See how it goes.
That is it. We'll see you live next Sunday night or Tuesday night. Please like and share. We're up to 1,071. Thanks to Happy Chris. And hopefully, when the next time you see us, hopefully we'll try and get that up to 1,100. So it's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from
from me.
Caroline. And we'll see you in our next video. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.